Hello my lovelies, how you doing? Blash Lily here with another pick a card reading, and this one's going to be on the messages that you are meant to hear now. So it could be any topic whatsoever. It's just the messages that you need to hear now, that you were meant to find. This video was meant to find you. So whatever information you need to hear right now, this is the reading for you. That being said, guys, remember that this is a general reading, so only take what is going to resonate with you, leave the rest out on the table. So for today's super floral reading, we have three gorgeous options. Option number one, with these gorgeous roses and that little red ladybug over here. This is option number two with the blue and pink ladybug and different colors. And this is option number three, very tropical with the purple ladybugs. Okay, you can choose option one, two, or all three of them. It is entirely up to you. Okay, if you need a little bit more time to make your decision, please pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with the messages, with the message for option number one. All right, my lovelies, so if you were drawn to option number one, to this envelope with the little red ladybug, let's go ahead and take a look at what messages there are for you. Okay, so there are quite a few cards here. All right, just going to make sure I didn't forget anything. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what you guys need to hear right now. Okay, all right, I see. Right, let's start with the Divine Masculine card over here. So even before we get started with this reading, I want to tell you that the energy of love I'm feeling with this pile is just off the charts. This is all about Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is about healing your divine masculine and attracting your divine masculine, so however it is resonating with you. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into the form with kindness and wisdom. So I do see, guys, a lot of you healing your divine masculine, but for most of you I see that this is attracting your divine masculine, and I am going to tell you why in just a second. We have these gorgeous cards: she who yearns, desiree, yearning, longing, pining for. And we also have the gorgeous Art of Seduction card over here. So what you meant to hear, my lovelies, what you meant to know right now, the special message for you is that your union is coming. I feel that a lot of you, like I said, doesn't matter male or female, I feel that a lot of you have been honestly yearning for love, yearning for that connection. And I feel that a lot of you guys had like relationships, but they just didn't have that special connection that you are really seeking. And the thing is, that wonderful connection that you desire is coming, and this pile is just absolutely amazing. This connection is coming, and I see a lot of you being in loving, passionate relationships. If you guys are already in a relationship, I see the divine masculine healing themselves. Okay, the divine masculine doing the healing. It could be childhood trauma, it could be limiting beliefs, but the divine masculine is healing, and this will in turn make your relationship ascend to the next level, make your relationship that much more passionate, that much more intimate, you know. And the divine masculine is coming into its power, and it's just absolutely amazing. So this is healing things like not being able to find something that you like doing, not being able to achieve things. And this, of course, is the healing of relationships. But for most of you guys, the energy I'm seeing is that you actually coming into union with your divine masculine, and for some of you you're divine feminine. But again, because we're focusing on the divine masculine, and 22 is very important, so it could be an age for some of you. 22 could also be life path number 2, life path number 4. 22 for some of you, I feel it was an age of some trauma for some of you. And also 22 could be 22 weeks from now, okay? 22 weeks from now, or for some of you it could be about 4 months from now until that union. We also have the aquamarine, divine life purpose. Trust the signs of your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Show the world the real you. The end of a tough cycle. Now what I'm seeing here, my lovelies, is apart from this amazing union coming through, or you just rebuilding your relationship, I see you actually finding your divine purpose. I see you guys actually through healing of that divine masculine, through finding that divine counterpart of yours, I see that you guys are going to discover why you're really here. I do have a separate pick a card reading on your soul mission and your life purpose. I will link them so you can take a look if you're interested. But with this reading, I just see you guys finally going like, oh my god, okay, now I realize why I had to go through all of those things I had to go through. Now I finally realize what it is that I need to do with my life. You're no longer turning your back on your purpose, okay? There's no longer this energy of longing, yearning, pining for. You already have what it is that you need. You will have what it is you need. Show the world the real you, being authentic, end of a tough cycle approaches. Again, this divine masculine healing that I'm seeing over here, guys, for you is coming to an end, and I'm so happy for you, because I know healings can take a long time and it's not a pretty process, but it is going to pay off so much. So however you guys are doing your healing, whether it's Reiki, whether you're doing it through meditation, affirmations, whether you guys are seeing a therapist, whatever it is you're doing, it is going to really pay off. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. If you guys are in a dead-end relationship, if you guys are really, because the truth is, for some of you, what I'm seeing, the end of a tough cycle approaches. For some of you, I do guys see that you will leave the partner that you're with now to find something better, just because they can't give you what it is you're truly yearning for, because they don't have it. Not because you don't deserve it, or not because you're not worthy, but you need to understand that every time we try to get apple juice from an orange, it's just never gonna work, okay? And this is the situation for some of you. I'm feeling that you're trying to get apple juice from an orange, or like you're trying to get something from somebody who doesn't have it, okay? You're trying to get love and affection from a person who doesn't know how to love, or doesn't know how to be affectionate towards you. You're trying to get respect from a person who doesn't know how to be respectful. It's just as simple as. And I know a lot of you beautiful souls, you would probably think that there's something wrong with you, that you don't deserve it, that if you just try a little bit harder, then they're going to see how wonderful you truly are. But the truth is that some people will just not be able to recognize a diamond, a beautiful being, if it was standing right in front of them. And it is. You are this amazing person. But you have to understand that you really deserve a lot of things, much more than you are getting right now. That's why this yearning, and I'm also getting for a lot of you guys like physical touch. A lot of you are yearning for physical touch. So it might be like, even a dry spell going on, and this intimate connection, but you will get it. You will absolutely get it. Patience is important. If we cut our hand, it will take some time to heal. It doesn't matter how fast you want it to heal, and you can help it a little bit, right, like rubbing ointments or whatever, not exposing it to like whatever else to make it worse. But still, healing takes time. And I know a lot of us, when we go through this healing process, it's so uncomfortable. We just wanted to just hurry up and end already. And I can so relate to that. But the truth is, healing takes time. You don't just want to mask things. You don't want to just pretend that the pain and the hurt isn't there. But you really want to work through it, heal it, and then release it, okay? And that's why patience is coming in. That, you're being reassured that the tough cycle, at the end of a tough cycle, is approaching, okay? But you need to wait a little bit. Be patient with yourself. Okay, let's get into your tarot cards now here, guys. So we have the Queen of Wands. Just going to move this a little bit. We then have the Four of Pentacles, so financial healing is also indicated over here. We then have this gorgeous Queen of Swords energy and the Page of Wands. So this is another important message for you guys, that there's financial healing indicated over here. I see you finding your life purpose and working at it from a place of fire and air, okay? From the place of passion and logic, a perfect combination. It could be that you are a fire sign with some air signs in your chart, or you could be an air sign with the fire signs in your chart. So for example, you could be a Gemini with Leo rising, okay? This is what I'm feeling, the vibes over here. But financial healing is indicated, and I do see you, once you find that purpose, I do see you being prosperous, having a stable income. Okay, but I feel for a lot of you guys, you don't have to worry about it, because your divine masculine as well will be like a financial security for you. And this is what I'm feeling, and this is where you can really open up to your true talents and go for it. But I do see, you also have, this is like a great combination. You see this passion, this confidence, but it's also combined with logic, strategy. So you guys are really, really intelligent, wisdom, kindness. This is what I'm feeling here. And also with the Page of Wands, I see you guys traveling, relocating. So if you guys have been wondering whether you guys will be relocating, you guys will. I will link a separate video about relocating, moving, if you want to take a look at that in more detail. I have a separate video on that. But especially with this patience card and yearning for, I feel that maybe this could be talking about a long distance relationship as well, okay? But you need to be patient, and the things will unravel in time. Again, I am getting this 22, so 22 weeks, 4 months for some of you, but things will really, really work out, and you will see how different life can be to what you have experienced in the past. So the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Hold on, hang in there, guys. You can do it. Your life purpose, it will be discovered, and you will definitely meet your significant other or reinforce that relationship that you already have. But for some of you, I do see an end of a relationship. I do see some of you possibly even getting a divorce, splitting up, but it's going to be for your greater good. It's going to be all about releasing, things that are no longer serving you, people, energies, because you guys are ascending, and you guys are going to, once that divine masculine is healed, you will see that you're resonating at a different frequency, and that is going to be a higher frequency. And at higher frequencies, lower frequencies, energies such as anger, jealousy, guilt, they don't resonate with that frequency, so they leave. Okay, and you're just left there with wonderful feeling of happiness, fulfillment, and joy that you truly deserve. All right, my lovelies, so that's all I have for pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. And take good care of yourselves now, guys. Bye. Alright, my lovelies, if you're drawn to pile number 2, let's go ahead and take a look at what messages you guys are meant to hear. What messages are coming through for you? What does the universe want you to know today? Alright, so we have the gorgeous emergence card over here. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from this place. Guys, this reading for you, I feel it's all about new beginnings. I feel it's all about leaving loads and loads of things in the past. And I mean, this emergence, this is like the dark night of the soul coming out of a long period of being stressed, depressed, being under pressure, and just like totally forgetting about your inner child. But right now I see it is the energy of rebirth coming through, rebirth. And I see you again really like being like a wonderful little child that knows no guilt or shame or anger, but just travels through the world, travels through its wonderful universe, getting to know things and getting to know people and being really authentic and being really themselves. But let's take a look at your other cards. Yeah, beautiful. We have the peridot card over here. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. Exactly, my lovelies. This is exactly the energy that I have been feeling. So I feel that a lot of you guys, you have been stuck in a circle where you would attract the same type of person or the same sort of problems over and over and over again. And some of you might even felt like you guys, I don't know, you've been jinxed, or somebody put some bad juju on you. But the truth is, like I always say, that we are emotional and we are like energy beings, okay? And we have a certain frequency that we resonate at. And I feel that you guys have just unfortunately been so hurt and so upset that you kept attracting those situations. And this is in no way am I trying to tell you that this is your fault. This is not your fault, but this is the situation that happened. Okay, some people did something bad to you that put you in a lower frequency, and although you didn't deserve it, you didn't deserve those things, you don't deserve bad things to happen to you, they unfortunately did. And this, like a miscommunication and misunderstanding in society that tells us, well, if you attracted it, it means you resonated with it, and it means you like were a match to it. Yes, but it's not your fault. It's not that you wanted to be a match, but you have gone past that, okay? Or you're just about to go past that, and you will see that you are worthy of an amazing life. You are worthy of being happy. A lot of negative thoughts that you would have running in your head, like sort of, like the background mode, are going to go away, and you will be like, oh my god, was I really that harsh with myself? Did I really think that I don't deserve love? Did I really think that I don't deserve to be joyful and abundant? Did I really think that? Because your perception of yourself and what you deserve in life is going to change. And this is such an important message for you. Like, you are ascending, you're moving on, your soul is developing, and the end, again, very much like pound number one, I want to say the same thing, that the end of a tough cycle is approaching. This is almost, I feel like the sun rising up, like after a very, very long and dark night, when this beautiful, the first rays of the sunrise are coming through, and the birds start singing, and it's like the air feels different, and it's just the beginning of a whole new day for you. And this is what I'm feeling for you guys. Luck is on your side. Okay, so some of you could be Sagittariuses, some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart. Okay, I'm also sensing life path 7. A lot of spirituality here as well. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Guys, change is coming, and luck is on your side. And now you, with luck is also a funny concept. It's almost like like if something good happens to you, like you got lucky, but the truth is you deserve all the good things. So it's not that it happened by accident, but what you need to understand with the energy of this card is that things are going to change. Okay, things are really going to change. So even simple things as finding a parking spot where you could never park, you're going to find it, or that you're looking for a particular crystal and you couldn't find it, and it's just going to you're going to start attracting things, good things towards yourself, because you've learned the life lessons. And it's such a gorgeous energy. No rain today. Exactly. This is the equivalent of the sun card. Okay, this is all about being joyful. This is all about the inner child. This is all about being radiant, being happy. The rainy season, the worst is behind you. Okay, this is the message that you guys really needed to hear. The worst is behind you. You're literally one step away from a happier, much more fulfilled life that you truly deserve and desire. We then have gorgeous taking risks. Like I was saying, for me, this is also the card of freedom, and like I was saying, this is like the first rays of the sunrise. So taking risks, I do see some of you guys wanting to try something new but not being sure embracing a new career. There's also a lot of fire and passion. Well, Sagittarius is fire, but could also be Leo or Aries over here. I am sensing a lot of fiery energy, passionate energy. We also have this gorgeous star card, okay? She who grants wishes, Alice, wish, desire, hope. So for me, this is like the star energy in the tarot. This is all again about healing, about getting your wishes, and with the luck, it's just basically going to feel for you like a lucky strike. Okay, but the truth is you have deserved all those things. You have deserved to, you deserved good things from the second you took your first breath in. It is unfortunately society and a bunch of broken people that convinced you otherwise along the lines of your life. But the truth is, and this is the absolute honest truth right here, guys, that you deserve love, abundance, joy, health, wealth, prosperity, fulfillment, harmony, from the very first breath you take in this body until the very last breath you take in this incarnation, okay? And then it just goes from then on, it goes beyond infinity. I mean, there is absolutely no reason to tell somebody that they're not good enough, that they don't deserve something, that they have to be a certain way to be loved, or be a certain way to be considered successful. That's just a bunch of jibber jabber, okay? And this is what I see you guys overcoming, okay? And taking risks is, I see that you guys are starting something new, because your tarot cards are telling me the same thing, that you are starting something new. You're going places. This is what I'm hearing. You're going places. You're going to be soaring up high. You're going places. So it's whether it's career, love, hobbies, just anything. You are going places. You're taking risks. You're putting that fear aside and saying, you know what, just because I failed at something 20 times in my life, it doesn't mean that I'm going to fail on the 21st, okay? Just because some relationship didn't work out and the other relationship didn't work out and the third and the fourth relationship after that didn't work out, it does not mean that I am not unlovable. It just means that I was looking for things, and people that couldn't give it to me, okay? Or just I was attracted to people who were bad news because of the unlearned lessons. But this is all changing, you guys. And taking risks is gorgeous, and I do see a lot of you just soaring above your, that darkness, that I'm just hearing freedom, beauty, freedom, joy. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. We have the Hangman in, the Hangman. So taking, for a second there, I thought it was in reverse, but no, it's upright. The Hangman is all about having an epiphany, taking a look at things from the different perspective, okay? Because when you take a look at things hanging upside down, it is going to look different, okay? And you might notice things that you have never seen before. So next to the life lessons just underneath, this is just a confirmation that you will have that epiphany. You will see things differently. There's going to be a different energy all around you, and you will see things emerging, things that that you didn't know even existed. You will get feelings that you haven't experienced before. You will meet people, the type of people with whom you would never sort of associate before. It's a different level of consciousness that you are going into. We then have the Temperance in reverse. Okay, with the Temperance in reverse, guys, first of all, I want to say that you need more water. Okay, I am sensing that also with this desert over here, I'm sensing that you guys are being dehydrated. Okay, you guys are dehydrated, so please drink more water. Okay, that's just like one of those messages that came through very, very strongly, that because I feel like you guys are also working on your body, or whatever healing that is taking place, or the lessons that you're learning, they're taking a toll on your body, on your physical, because the the energy of our body is dense because it's in 3D, and loads of things are happening in 5D when we go through ascension and things like this, and the body needs a little bit more time to adjust. And of course, also with the no rain today, I feel that there's just there's need for water, need for hydration. Let me sip my water here. Yeah, need for hydration, definitely. And also with the temperance, the important message here is to remember to give yourself a break. Okay, because I see you guys working hard, I see you guys learning a lot, I see you guys grinding, I see you guys putting energy into that project of yours. But you guys need to make sure that you are staying hydrated and your body is keeping up. Give yourself enough rest. I'm sensing that you guys really need to sleep, because lots of healing of, you know, on all planes takes place when we sleep. And I feel that you guys really need your sleep. So some of you guys could be suffering from insomnia, but that's going to go away once, you know, your sort of mind calms itself. Wish, desires, hope. Again, I'm very attracted to this card. It's just drawing me in. Some of you guys could have have psychic powers emerging as well, so you would find yourself much more intuitive, much more knowing where you need to go, direction. I'm seeing a compass, and I'm hearing direction, direction, direction. This is very, very important. It's almost like some of you have been stuck not knowing where to go, what to do next, but I'm hearing direction. You will get your direction. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, again, much like pile number one, I see you guys coming out from that lack mentality, coming out of bad relationships, coming out of feeling lonely, feeling isolated, feeling depressed. All that is changing because your inner compass is now working properly. It is now showing you the exact way where you need to go and what you need to do. And the last card for you, my lovelies, is this amazing Ace of Wands, which is all about fire, passion, amazing energy. Don't burn yourself out. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this is a very clear message. Don't burn yourself out, because this newfound passion, this newfound realization of what you want to do, you know, I see that you guys like rushing, okay, because the temperance is in reverse. It's all about rush, rush. Come on, I've been waiting long enough. I want to get things like started. I want to do things, and I can absolutely relate. But it's important to remember to give yourself the adequate rest, okay, to give yourself plenty of water, and not to forget about the needs of your physical body, okay? It's very important. But overall, guys, the energy of new beginnings, of epiphanies, of leaving the old behind, of, like, even for some of you, like I said, your intuition, your inner compass, your psychic powers, magic, just pure magic happening, and you leaving like a lot of things behind, having learned all those life lessons. Some of you might move to the other side of the world, I'm hearing, okay? Some of you are just going to be something to do with flying as well, flying, compass, traveling, and for some of you, you guys will be conceiving another, like either another baby or your first, you could be conceiving, yeah. That's another thing I'm hearing for pile number 2. All right, my lovelies, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. And make sure to take good care of yourselves now, guys. Bye. All right, my lovelies, if you are drawn to this beautiful envelope for pile number 3, let's go ahead and take a look at what your messages are, what messages were meant to find you. Okay. Loving this. Absolutely loving this. Okay, so the first card that you got is number 35, perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Oh, guys, I am seeing you discovering loads and loads of things. I am seeing you really, really changing the way you look at things. I feel a very strong connection to pile number 2. So if you guys want to take a look at that, that would be, I feel for you guys would be beneficial. So the next card that we have for you here is Garnet, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins in your life. So I feel, guys, you are going to feel much lighter in all senses in just like a couple of months. For some of you, I feel it's like 3 to 5 months. For some of you guys, it's about 8 months. But I do feel a lot of you really letting things go and starting to care for you. She who enfolds. We have embrace, self-care. Wow, I see a major change in the way you see yourself. I see a major healing taking place. I see a lot of changes in the way that you look. I don't know if you guys have been, I don't know, working out, or if you guys have been doing healing, or if you guys have been purging, but a lot of things I see are changing. A lot of people are leaving your life, a lot of situation. For some of you, it could be like healthy weight loss. For some of you, it could be some sort of detox. I see you changing the color of your hair. I see you changing where you live. I see you changing the way you see things. I see it's almost like you taking a blindfold off. This is what I'm feeling. The energy is that the blindfold is going to come off really soon. The blindfold is coming off. The next card we have is new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So some of you guys could be Libra or have Libra in your chart. I feel a very strong water connection here as well. So some of you guys could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have trust and we have Lorelei. So water over here, I'm feeling water is so important. So some of you guys could be like star seeds, and I feel a very strong bond and connection to dolphins and whales. There's love coming in. So strong. And I feel for some of you, it could be an ex coming back with the Lorelei, because Lorelei is sort of deciding whether to make this ship sink or just to let it go. So are you going to make this, relationship sink, or are you going to give it another chance? But for a lot of you, I see that this is going to be about letting things go, letting things in the past remain in the past, because the new romantic cycle begins after you detox and purify. I just feel that there's this a twin flame, a soulmate, a significant other, literally just around the corner for you, literally just around the corner. And I'm almost, with this perception card, I'm almost seeing you looking at the other way, like you have your back towards them, you're looking at the past. And this is what this Lorelei card is all about. Are you going to go back to the past? Okay, are you going to stay like in this bitterness and being unhealthy and unhappy? Or are you going to turn your face towards the future, turn your face towards this new person waiting to come in? Trust the road, trust the journey, trust, because we have both here and both here. So I don't know, for guys, if it could be about, you know, like going on a cruise, or somebody working in a cruise, or somebody being in a long distance, or somebody traveling by water, somebody being in the Navy. Whatever it is, there's a strong connection of, you know, both. But this is also a Six of Swords energy I'm sensing over here, which is, you know, leaving the past in the past and sort of moving to another shore. And but you still have your swords with you, swords being like things that you need to clear, like things like doubt and a little bit of fear and a little bit of awareness. And the message that you guys need to hear is that you don't have to be afraid, but there is some need for purification and detoxification, especially of energies. And I feel that this has a lot to do with divining with awakening your divine feminine, because she has been dormant. Okay, she has been dormant. Your inner goddess has been sleeping. It doesn't matter male or female. Female goddess is all about, you know, taking care of yourself, taking care of your looks, wanting to pamper yourself. It's not to say that you need to put like tons of makeup, you know, or whatever. No. This is about taking care of yourself. This is about understanding and realizing how precious your body, mind, and soul are, and about taking care of that. And you're being asked to trust, to go with the flow, to let things happen, to release. I feel that some of you're just holding on like really tightly. I'm just sensing that somebody's holding on to the past out of the fear, you know, of feeling empty, because, you know, sometimes we get so used to the pain that even though it's pain, we still hold on to it, because otherwise we feel that we would just feel empty. And if we held on to this pain for a really long time, it becomes a part of ourselves, a part of our personality, a part of our persona. But the thing is, you no longer need it, okay? You really don't need it. And I feel that for a lot of you, especially the ladies watching this, I feel that maybe you have neglected your inner goddess, okay, because of like the stress and like of having to do lots of things and sort of relying only on yourself. You have let things you have forgotten about your divine feminine, and you haven't been trusting people either. There's another message over here that you can trust, and mostly and foremost, of course, you can trust yourself. I feel that for some of you, you guys have been doubting your decisions because of what happened in the past, of course. But the thing is that the message for you here that you really need to hear is that you can trust yourself and you can trust the universe, okay? The decision is ultimately up to you. If you want to stay in the past, if you want to go back to the past, it is entirely up to you. But if you choose to turn your back on the past and let things go, there is a new romantic cycle for you, just literally waiting. And it could be with a Libra as well, and it could have something to do with like legal system, but this is going to be somebody very balanced, okay? And this is going to be somebody so much better. And let's take a look at your tarot cards over here, guys. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse, and we have the Six of Wands. I'm loving this. So 6 is very important, I'm seeing, guys, here. So it could be 6 months, some sort of important. Um, Give me a second. Quite a few things are coming through, so I'm just trying to. Yeah, I feel like in 6 months, like your life is just going to be so different to what it is now because, like, if you decide to move on, to go ahead, to carry on, because the Knight of Pentacles is usually the slowest moving knight. Knights are all about movement, but the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow and methodical knight, but it's also about prosperity as well. So I do see if you guys have started a new project, I see you guys being victorious in the end. So give it like a period, a little time, like at least I feel like you will see the first things, the first fruits of your labor within the next 6 months. But with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups in reverse, I see you working through um, a lot of childhood drama, okay? And now this is the thing, guys. For some of you, with the Six of Cups and the new romantic cycle begins, it could be talking about a soulmate coming in, a soulmate from a previous like incarnation as well, somebody that you have known in previous incarnation. But it could also be talking about a childhood friend with whom maybe you've lost contact and they're returning, and you find it wow, like you guys have had this connection, okay? And for some of you, I do see, guys, this is a lot of healing because you're changing the perception. Your purification and detoxification card here is telling me that you are really, really working on the limiting beliefs from your childhood trauma. And the message that you also need to hear that's quite important is do not stop, trust. The Six of Wands is all about victory. And I see, guys, for some of you, it could be also that you are going to be a public figure. A public figure. That if you guys have been working on like a YouTube channel, or if you guys have been working like getting into acting or singing or dancing, I see you being successful and I see you guys celebrating, and I see other people also celebrating your success and giving you, you know, your due credit. And that is just absolutely gorgeous. But this, the Knight of Pentacles, is just saying be patient, very similar to pile number two. But I feel that you guys, pile number three, you're a little bit more patient than pile number two. But still, nobody likes waiting for things. But the message for you here is to, you know, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Trust where you're being led. There's a current over here. This is what I'm seeing, guys, okay? This is what I'm seeing. Now, with the Lorelei and the trust, there's a current that is being guided by your higher self, okay? So I just want you to imagine that you're sitting in this boat and this is your higher self, okay? And Lorelei, she's known pain and she's known troubles, okay? So she can, sink this ship, or she can guide it towards the better place, another shore. And this is what these two cards are also telling you, that your higher self, okay, which is of course you are guiding that ship. You are the manifester of your life. You are the captain of your ship, okay? It is in your hands where the ship goes, okay? But you need to be able to trust yourself, that your higher self is leading you in a good direction, okay? So you can sit there and paddle in the opposite direction, going back into the past and saying, no, I don't want this, I don't want to change things. But I believe that most of you guys are, brave enough, and I feel that you have already learned all the lessons that you had to learn, and it's now time to release lots of things. Like, imagine if this boat is your life, again the analogy, and you have loads and loads of heavy bags filled with regret and anger and unhappiness. That boat, it might just take that much longer to reach the shore, the other shore. But if you like throw those bags overboard, the boat is going to be lighter and it's going to be easier for the current to move it in the direction that it needs to go. Okay, so let things go, because you guys are going to be really, really victorious. I see you guys just being like, yay, I made it, I did it. Okay, and it could be like, again, like some of you, I just see you changing your appearance, changing your perception, changing the way you live your life, and it's going to be so much better, and you guys absolutely deserve it. I do have a reading about, you know, your future, your life in a couple of years. I will link it here, so if you want to take a look and see, you know, what your life is going to be like in a couple of years, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, I think for this reading, that's all I have for you, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. I'm wishing you all the best. Please like, share and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos, and make sure to take good care of yourselves now, guys. Bye.